In this video, I go camping in the mountains of Southern California where we find some incredible species, including one of the most elusive birds on the entire planet. Come with me on this journey and let's see what birds we can find. What's up, everybody? Back with another video today, and we are in Southern California at a beautiful pine forest campground. We've got the camper set up over here. There's Leela. Say hi to Leela. Getting things going, and obviously we got more family here, so a lot of this video is going to be some voiceover because I don't want to vlog and interrupt their experience while camping. But we're about to head out on a little nature trail adjacent to our campground, and I'm really excited to show you some of these high elevation Southern California birds. Let's see what we can find. So we just set up our camper and our camp. We had a little bit of dinner, and then we decided to head out on a little nature trail. Now it's been really hot today. I think even up here in the mountains it's been at least 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so really cooking out here. The birds are just starting to pick up pace. I'm hearing a ton of mountain chickadees, and we got, I think it was a young dark-eyed junco on camera. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong or I got that mixed up. Additionally, we picked up some acorn woodpeckers in some dead trees. Those are really cool woodpecker species, and just finding dead tree stands in a forest like this is a great place to find those woodpeckers. I have a brown creeper climbing up here. Let me try to get it. Okay, yeah, super cool brown creeper just climbing vertically up the trunk right over here next to me. Brown creepers are one of the coolest species out in the mountains that you can find because they climb vertically up trunks, hence their name, creeper. They creep up trunks. Really cool bird to get on camera, not something that you get to see every day either. They're kind of difficult to film because they're super tiny and they're a little bit elusive. But yeah, one was just right here and it was beautiful views of that bird. We didn't go on a super long hike because we had a whole bunch of little kids with us and just the family. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and do this entire loop. But let's head back down this trail and see if we can pick up any other birds. Good morning, everybody. I am back on the trail, but this time much earlier and by myself. We're gonna see what birds we can find as we hike down this trail in the Southern California mountains. A few species that would be notable is the white-headed woodpecker. That'd be really cool. I've only seen it once before, so would love to get more views of that bird. And of course, I love seeing Steller's jays. We see them a lot on the channel, but they're one of my favorite species, so I've seen a few, haven't gotten any on camera yet. So let's continue down this trail this morning and see if we can get any good views of some incredible species. Pretty good start to the morning. We just picked up 2 new species on camera that we didn't get last night. The first one is the red-breasted nuthatch. Last night we were able to get a white-breasted nuthatch, and the red-breasted nuthatch is one of my favorites. It's obviously got a reddish-orange breast and then like some black streaking on its face. And they're just really cool birds. They like to tap the trees like nuthatches and climb up the trunks vertically. It's a pretty cool bird to pick up to start the day. And then we also got a mountain chickadee. Those are obviously all over the place in this little mountain area, but really cute birds. Little chickadee species. We have the black-capped chickadee and the mountain chickadee, and that's usually divided by elevation in the west. So mountain chickadees tend to be in the mountains. So pretty good start to the morning. 2 species on camera. Let's see what else we can find as we walk down this beautiful trail. I just got one of the most elusive Southern California mountain birds on camera. In fact, this is a camera lifer. I've never filmed it before. The briefest of views, mountain quail. I just stumbled across it right here on this hillside, and unfortunately it was a little bit obscured, so you can only see the top of its head and then this little boop, little plume feather, you know, that sticks straight up. But I'm so happy to get that bird on camera. That is one of the birds I've been trying to see for years at this point, and they're not easy to find. People trek deep into the woods to find these birds, so for me to just find one right here just outside of camp is amazing. Not the best of views, of course, but you can see what it is, and that's all I ask for. So mountain quail on the list. Maybe we'll pick up some more as we go. Let's see what else is on this trail. All All right, that hike through the woods was absolutely incredible, and getting mountain quail on camera for the first time ever was such a special experience. Unfortunately, did not run into them to follow that up, and we did have to pack up camp and go. But we're having a picnic here at Big Bear and the Big Bear Visitor Center right here, and they have a nice feeder set up. And I got one of my favorite birds of all time on camera, the Steller's jay. Now these birds I call the blue jays of the West, obviously because they're a blue jay and they live in the West. A really, really cool bird, bright blue underneath and then a black head that goes into a crest. Again, one of my favorite birds of all time. And we also were able to get on camera a pygmy nuthatch. So another new species for the day on our list. So we've seen red-breasted nuthatch on camera. We got white-breasted nuthatch yesterday and pygmy nuthatch. We've cleaned house on the nuthatches this trip. Really cool to see all three in one setting. Now, if Big Bear sounds familiar to you, it's because Jackie and Shadow, the famous pair of bald eagles that they have a live camera for, live just above me here, and they nest just above me here, above the visitor center. So I've never seen them in person. I may have seen their kids 1 year or two because I have filmed bald eagles here at Big Bear Lake, and I've filmed adults too. So maybe I have gotten Jackie or Shadow on camera, but it's hard to tell if it's actually them. So we're gonna film some more birds around this area and see what else we can find, but it's been an awesome trip so far to the mountains of Southern California. There's two of them, two northern flickers. Been struggling to get birds on camera because it's just so hot. Even at 6,000 feet here in the high desert, it's still 85 plus degrees out here. There's a slight breeze cooling things down, but there is an extreme heat warning just for pretty much all of Southern California. That makes it difficult for birds to want to be active and be outside at this point in the day. So I don't know how much more we're going to get on camera. Obviously, still very stoked about the mountain quail. That's a bird I've wanted to film for a while. And even though the views were, subpar, we still got to see it and feature it on the channel. So shocking bird to get during this adventure, but we were able to get it regardless. If I see any more birds, I'll let you know. I don't know if we have any more stops today, maybe down by the lake where we could get some waterfowl, some herons, egrets maybe. So stick with me. Let's see if there's any more birds we can find, and I'll get back to you in a minute. We didn't end up seeing any other birds the rest of the day, so here are some cool looking lizards for you. Let me know in the comments below what was your favorite bird from this video. And as always, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Broad-Eyed Birding.